When the Ottoman Sultan died, his sons didn't grieve, they ran. Because in the Ottoman Empire, a new sultan's first act was not a speech, not a coronation feast, not a prayer. It was murder. Every brother, every half-brother, every male relative who carried royal blood was strangled with a silk cord. No blade, no blood, just silk, because Ottoman law held that royal blood could not be spilled on the ground. They called it the law of fratricide, and for over a century it worked exactly as designed. But somewhere around 1600, someone in the palace decided that wholesale slaughter was becoming a problem. Heirs were running out, the bloodline was thinning, so they replaced fratricide with something they believed was more humane. They called it the cage. It was a set of apartments deep inside Topkapi Palace, beautiful on the surface, ornate tiles, high ceilings, servants, food, comfort, everything a prince could want except the one thing that mattered, the door out. Ottoman princes were placed in the cage as boys. Some entered at 4 or 5 years old. They were given concubines who had been surgically rendered unable to bear children because an heir's heir was a threat. They were given deaf-mute servants who could not carry secrets out of the walls. They were given everything except education, military training, meaningful conversation, or any contact with the world beyond those tiles. And they waited. Some waited 5 years, some 20, some their entire lives, and the door never opened. Think about what that does to a mind. A boy raised in gilded silence, surrounded by people forbidden to speak, watching seasons change through windows that looked onto courtyards he was never allowed to enter. No wars to fight, no provinces to govern, no decisions to make. Just the slow, suffocating certainty that power was somewhere on the other side of a locked door, and it may never be his. When the door finally opened, if it opened, what walked out was rarely a sultan. Ibrahim I waited in the cage for 22 years. When they came to tell him he was emperor, he didn't believe them. He barricaded himself inside, convinced it was a trap, convinced they were coming to kill him the way they had killed every sultan before him. They had to drag his mother to the door to persuade him the throne was real. He ruled for 8 years. He was deposed, imprisoned, and executed by the same institution that had made him emperor. The cage had worked perfectly. It had produced exactly what it was designed to produce: a man unfit to rule. And Ibrahim was not the